What's going on, folks? This is your host, GB, and welcome to Into the Squared Circle podcast. Welcome to a very different layout in studio if you're watching on YouTube. But as I mentioned, it's a podcast, which is available on all major podcasting outlets like Google Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Spotify, and more. So wherever you listen to your favorite podcast, all you have to do is type in Into the Squared Circle podcast on all major podcasting outlets. And lost my train of thought here, but also available on Facebook, Instagram, on YouTube, and on X, formerly known as Twitter. As I mentioned, all you have to do is type in Into the Squared Circle podcast. Again, Facebook, X, Instagram, and on YouTube. All right, folks. So I hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving weekend. We just came off a huge record-breaking Survivor Series weekend this past weekend. So I will give you guys my number one top highlight. We all know it's CM Punk, right? So we will talk about that for Raw, and I'll talk my top highlight for AEW Dynamite that went down last night at the time of recording this episode on the TBS. By the way, everything will be featured with audio. So that means YouTube, you'll get audio, right? YouTube will get audio, and podcasts will get audio as well. So you'll get both side of the aspect, okay? But before I continue on, let's talk about numbers really quick here. Between WWE and AEW. So allow me to share the screen with you guys here, folks. And as I pop up the numbers here, let's see. Let's share it right now. And now we're going to pop it up right here. So let's check out the numbers right now. So right now, the Gold League for AEW's Continental Classic right now, Jon Moxley lead the points with 6 points. Swerve Strickland leads the also ties up with Jon Moxley, 6 points. Jay White with 3 points. Roosh, 3 points. Jay Lethal and Mark Briscoe, surprisingly, at 0 points in the Gold League for the Continental Classic in AEW. All right, the Blue League right now, Claudio Castagnoli's leading 3 points. Brody King, 3 points. Yeah, Eddie Kingston, Daniel Garcia, Brian Danielson, and Andrade El Idolo is currently at 0 points. Talk about elite status right here. So there is your numbers for AEW's Continental Classic. It's kind of like a G1 style, like from New Japan Pro Wrestling. But that's what's going on right now over there in AEW, if you give a rat's ass or not. Let's talk about also the date and location for Sting's final match. That's right. Sting is having his final retirement match, and last night on the TBS and Dynamite, Tony Schiavone has broke the news. A Revolution will take place March 3rd at the Greensboro Coliseum in North Carolina. That will be Sting's final match. That's the venue. That's the date. That's the location. I mean, what a homecoming. What a way to end your career at the Greensboro Coliseum, the legendary Greensboro Coliseum, which has been famous throughout years of TBS, NWA, David Crockett's company. I mean, Sting's career was based off between him and Flair in that venue. So what a way to end his career at the Greensboro Coliseum. So there you go. March 3rd, the final Sting's match will take place at the Greensboro Coliseum for AEW's Revolution. All right, so let's talk about ratings here. So I got 2 right here, right in front of your face. You're watching on YouTube. On the podcast for listening, AEW Dynamite last night averaged 858,000 viewers on TNT, up 1.5% from last week. Is the largest total viewership of viewers since October 18th. That's been a couple weeks, which was the last Wednesday before Dynamite started going head-to-head with the NBA each week. So that's impressive, right? WWE Raw this past Monday averaged 1,884,000 viewers, average about 400,000 higher than recent against the NFL. Look, the Chicago Bears played this past Monday. A lot of people said it was a good game. Yours truly, well, I wasn't in front of a TV for once. I was at one of the greatest rock bands of all time. My personal favorite, Kiss, played their final show right here in Chicago this past Monday at the Allstate Arena, the same place where CM Punk made his surprising return to the WWE. But so I was at the Allstate Arena for the Mighty Kiss, of course, a different historic event. By the way, I'll be talking and reviewing about that concert, hopefully shortly soon for a Lesson in Headbanging podcast. Check it out, now available on all major podcasts and outlets. A little commercial right there. All right, so as I mentioned, Raw averaged 1,884,000 viewers. Not too shabby, right, for Raw after Survivor Series. All right, let's talk about SmackDown. Obviously, the go-home show before Survivor Series right here in Chicago. Oh man, they took a little dip here, folks. SmackDown the day after Thanksgiving averaged 789,000 viewers on FS1, Fox Sports 1. So SmackDown wasn't on Fox on a traditional Friday night. I forgot what the reason why, but again, they went over to FS1 Friday before Survivor Series, the day after a major holiday, a national holiday, and they took a hit. You know, they took a down 31.1% when it last aired on that same station on October 27th. Wow. And look, AEW fans are just fucking raving. Look, I'm an AEW fan as well. You can see behind me if you're watching on YouTube all my AEW collection. But you know, I'm a wrestling fan. Okay, I am a wrestling fan. I love all wrestling, from small to big. All right, that's what she said. But you know what? You know what? I mean, I'm not going to compare to apples and oranges because we know WWE is the superior leader of pro wrestling and sports entertaining. So, you know, I guess have what you say, have what you want. You know, Dynamite beats SmackDown. Oh my God. To me, it's fucking whatever. You know, whoopee doo. So we got that going on. So let's talk about what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about Monday Night Raw. All right, we're going to talk about Monday Night Raw. I'm going to stop sharing before I get to the audio really quick. As I mentioned, Into the Square Circle podcast is available on podcast outlets. As I mentioned, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, and more. So wherever you listen to your favorite podcast, hit the subscribe. And again, join the conversation, man. If you're watching on YouTube, drop it in the comment section. Let me know what you think, your thoughts. And if you're listening on the podcast, again, on Facebook, X, Instagram, and on YouTube, Into the Squared Circle podcast. All right. So now let's talk about my top highlight for WWE Raw this past Monday on the USA Network. So there was some good stuff on Raw, right? There was some good stuff. They had superstars all over the damn map. So the show kicked off with Randy Orton, right? Comes out, and he has a hit list on the Bloodline, so he's gonna come after them. Now Randy Orton said on Raw that he has receipt. He got some receipts to take care of since he was last being taken out on the WWE program a year and a half ago. So now he's coming back for vengeance. Of course, the Bloodline's been quiet, of course, the past week and a half or so. So, well, we'll see what's going to happen because sound like Orton's going to be on a Friday Night SmackDown this coming Friday. So, and I heard Roman's going to be on there. So, Roman, you better watch out. So, we got that going on for Randy Orton. Of course, he main evented Raw minus CM Punk closing out the show. But we had the final match of Raw this past Monday was Randy Orton versus Dom Mysterio, which was a great match as always. Midway through the Raw, we had Seth Rollins come out, cut a promo stating that, he's the world champion, yada, yada, yada. And he's happy with the outcome of War Games. And now he's going to announce who's the next challenger for the championship. Drew McIntyre came out and he's like, okay, all right, man, you defeat us in War Games. Well, what's next? Will I get a title shot? Seth Rollins was like, nah. Next Monday on Raw, I'm going to defend my title against Jey Uso. Drew McIntyre don't like Jey Uso. Drew McIntyre did not like that answer from Seth Rollins. Drew McIntyre headbutted Seth freaking Rollins because he was not thrilled about that announcement. So we got that going on as well. Cody Rhodes came out as well on Monday Night Raw, announced that he will be entering the Royal Rumble of 2024 in January. So we got that going on as well. So well, there's that, man, and of course we have CM Punk, the big news, folks, and I'm gonna go ahead and play the clip here, and let's talk about the CM Punk promo. Uncharacteristic? I don't know. It's different. It's not the CM Punk I'm used to hearing on the mic. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is play here, right? Okay, all right. So here we go. We're gonna play it right now. And as I'm about to hook up the Higgy Majiggy, my new layout, and so bear with me here, folks. I'm using a new layout here for YouTube. So basic, and then now we're gonna head over here. Okay, perfect. And here we go. Bear with me, folks, as I'm jiggy. Let's hear the promo, man. Let's hear the promo from CM Punk on SmackDown. And here I'm gonna play the clip really quick.
I love you guys. I love you guys, and I've missed you guys, and I've missed all of this, and I wish I could say I never had to leave. But once upon a time, a wise man told me for me to get everything I need out of this place, I'd have to leave and come back.
There you go, folks. There we go. Would you expect that from CM Punk? Would you expect it from CM Punk? I miss you guys. I miss you. But you know, here I am, and this is home. What? This is home, guys. This is what is CM Punk okay? Is he sick? Did he smoke a joint before he came in the ring? Um, wow, I was surprised. This has come from CM Punk. He's behaving himself. There it is right there. He's behaving himself. He's professional. He's surrounded by professionals. Not like AEW doesn't have legit professionals. I'm just gonna leave it there. Walk away. Yeah, man, it was different. This is a whole different CM Punk. He said he changed. If you watch Raw this past Monday, CM Punk, he said he changed. And okay, you know, this is the first promo on WWE program, so we still got a couple weeks, couple months. So we'll see how things will shape out. But he said something at the very end of the promo. Let's take a listen.
I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to make money.
Boom, right there. You just heard that, right? I'm not here to make friends. I'm looking to make money. So, oh my God, let's stop right there. You know what? Have a drink. Have a drink on me. You can't see what I'm drinking. But you know what? Cheers to you, man. Cheers to you, crap. So he's not here to make friends. He's here to make money. It's the wrestling business. Of course, you need to make money. Look, if I was part of the wrestling business and you make friends along the way, that's a bonus, right? It's always a bonus. Same thing in any other industry. Any other industry. Flip burgers at McDonald's. I mean, you can get along with somebody, but you're making money, right? You're making money. And it's like that everywhere. Even other media, it's like film, like making movies, TV shows. They could be, you know, smiley, you know, hey, how's it going? And once the red light comes off, all right, screw you. You know, I'm going home. I got my check. That's it. So, you know, again, CM Punk said it right there. He's putting a smile on his face. Now, the question I have, you can chime in, listeners, on YouTube or on podcast land. Do you believe CM Punk is genuine on this promo? That's why I'm questioning myself here, folks. Is he high? Is he high? Because this is not the CM Punk. You know, I don't know, man. I don't know. Is this the CM Punk? This is the ball busting CM Punk we're used to seeing on live national television, right? Scolding the other company, scolding his former employees. I think a lot of people expected that from CM Punk, but at the same time, let the AEW bullshit just leave it be. That's in the rear view mirror, right? That's in the past. It's a whole new chapter, whole new career. Hopefully, you're dealing with the right people. It's not going to cause any issues and problems. And to me, I hope so. I hope CM Punk's happy. I hope he gets what he wants inside of the WWE, of course. And it's gonna take time. It's gonna take time to see how things will play out backstage behind the scenes. Okay, so we got that going on. So there you go, folks. Again, you could take it as it is if you think it's genuine or not. Again, drop it in the comment section of YouTube. Let me know what you think about the CM Punk promo. Did he really mean it? Does he really mean that he loves the WWE? He loves it. Or, he just put on a fake smile and like he said at the very end of the promo, I'm not here to make friends. I'm looking to here make money, right? Sell merch. By the way, come on, record numbers, needle mover. You saw the record numbers for Survivor Series because of CM Punk, right? The very ending. We saw the numbers of social media views, hitting 2 billion views on YouTube, Twitter, everywhere, right? He's the number one selling t-shirt on WWEshop.com. So again, business is business, right? So I'll just leave it at that. All right, let's hop over to the bridge on CM Punk's former company, AEW, All Elite Wrestling. Dynamite went down last night on TBS. So we talked about the Continental Classic tournament. We gave you the updates on that as well. We talked about the Sting's final match has been announced as well. I got two highlights. I like to use, not one, there's two. One of them I thought was interesting. Let's talk about it. Since we're here, we're talking about it, and I'm going to go ahead and play the clip. MJF came out and cut a promo. It was a hell of a promo. I loved it. I was a big fan. So let's go ahead. Let's get the party started, man. Let's get the party started. And let's see. Let's talk about MJF promo. Let's play it right now.
In my mailbox, I opened it up and it said TNA Wrestling. And I remember thinking to myself, what's this all about? I tuned in and I couldn't have been happier. I saw insane feats of athleticism. I saw a new cast of professional wrestlers I had never seen or heard of before. But most of all, what I saw was one man amongst the rest, and that was the Samoan Submission Machine.
So let's stop right there. So if you haven't watched Dynamite last night on TBS, MJF was, praising Samoa Joe. Again, he was a fan. As he mentioned, he called out TNA on live national television, right? He's calling out Samoa Joe and praising him. He is thanking him. He got the whole arena to thank Samoa Joe for just an incredible career. But he's also digging in Samoa Joe's WWE career as well. So as my camera just shut off, that's what happens when you try new things, right? So let's fix this really quick. There we go. That's right. I'm gonna edit that right there. But it's it was good to see Samoa Joe get his flowers, right? His flowers. And now here we go, folks. Let's talk about the second half of this promo. MJF is digging in Samoa Joe's WWE career. So let's take a listen.
Now, unfortunately, later on in his career, his talents weren't fully recognized, and he was not afforded the opportunity to be a world champion in WWE.
Boom. There we go. So somebody's calling that out, right? He deserved the recognition. I'm glad MJF brought that up. Yeah, he was, not recognized appropriately in the WWE. So at least MJF is showing his appreciation. The fans are showing their appreciation to Samoa Joe. All right, let's just continue on here really quick.
And I did that by defeating some of the biggest names in this industry. Guys like Cody Rhodes, CM Punk, Bryan Danielson, Chris Jericho, Jon Moxley, Kenny Omega. But of all the names that I have had.
So there you go. He continues on here, MJF. He gave the flowers to Samoa Joe, right? The TNA original. But MJF brought about him. You know what I mean? MJF brought up himself. He is the AEW original, right? He's from scratch, homemade. So you can't put MJF out of the conversation as well. So he is championship material. And you saw what he did there? Very smart. Some people said stupid, right? You're bashing the other company, but they're the top guys at the other company. Think about that. He defeated CM Punk, Cody Rhodes. Those guys are the top of the top in the WWE. So add that to your resume. That's still fucking badass. So, I mean, a lot of people saying, oh, but he should never say that. He should never say another company's name, keep it out of their mouth. No, to me, that's a positive right there. CM Punk breaking records, shattering numbers. Again, surprising people in WWE lands. Same thing with Cody. But MJF beat him. You want to see what I'm saying? And a colossal of a company like WWE. So, hell, throw it on your resume. We have proof, right? We have proof. We have it on DVD somewhere. Someone has it on DVD. Someone witnessed it live in person on a t-shirt. It's the truth. It's the God honest truth. So, let's continue on here, folks, on this promo. So we got through that part. So, this is I don't want to say weird, but, fans are wondering, where's this mask guy since Full Gear? And apparently this last night on TBS, the devil guy in the mask and a bunch of guys in the black masks, black clothing. Who the hell are these guys? Who's in the devil's mask? Apparently he showed up last night, and let's play the clip because apparently they jumped. MJF, and Samoa Joe came out and saved his ass. Let's take a listen.
With your crap, when I got that guy breathing down my neck at World's End. No, I am going to take out all of your men one by one. I am going to unmask you, you coward. And next week, you want a tag match?
So there we go. So, there was a cryptic message prior to being attacked by these masked men. And you know what? He left a message on the screen, and he's like, you know what? I want a challenge. I want the Ring of Honor titles next week, and you better team up with Samoa Joe. So whoever are these guys in the mask, whoever's the guy in the devil's mask, hopefully we'll find out soon. But in the meantime, yeah, man. Woo, this story is getting interesting. And we'll have to wait and see. Who are these guys going to tag team up against Samoa Joe and MJF? Again, MJF gave his flowers to Samoa Joe, but he's getting tired of him protecting him. So MJF want to settle this mystery person behind the devil mask, Jungle Boy. I'm sorry, so let's move on forward to highlight number two. Highlight number two on a Dynamite. That was freaking great. It was fucking great. I forgot to censor that. You know I'm going here. I'm talking about Christian Cage came out to cut a promo, and he's all alone. Christian Cage is all alone. And, let's get back to me out here on damn YouTube. So, he's all alone. Christian Cage is all alone. Luchasaurus. Kill Switch got taken out by Adam Copeland. The patriarchy, what's his name? Nick Wayne got taken out by Adam Copeland. So Christian Cage is all by himself. So Christian Cage came out with the security, right? And he was scared behind all the security. He's like, you know what, Adam Copeland, you want me in his title? You bring your ass out here and confront me. So, Adam Copeland came out. And Christian Cage was like, you know what? I don't need the security. AEW gave it to me. You love how he did that. So he all security guards left the ring. They're like, okay, well, you don't need protection. All right, man, you're all by yourself. And this was a good Christian Cage promo, but it was Christian Cage was going a little soft here. He is by himself. Do you believe that Christian Cage is all by himself now? So he has no one here to take care of him. Now he's trying to make buddies and be friends with Adam Copeland. Let's take a clip. Let's take a listen to the clip, courtesy of AEW.com. Here we go. Or not. So let's go back. Let's restart it here. There we go.
To Montreal. Oh. We're not going to make it to Montreal because I'm sorry.
So there you go. Christian Cage is getting soft. He's saying sorry to Adam Copeland. Now he's bringing up Adam Copeland's mom into this. He's trying to make him feel guilty. He's trying to feel sorry. So let's continue on this promo here, man. Let's take a listen to it right here. And as I'm dialing it in right here, Christian Cage is trying to do a heartfelt, heelish promo. Try to make amends with Adam Copeland and hopefully try to, veer him away from the TNT Championship match next week. Take a listen.
And it runs even deeper. Everybody knows that you grew up with a single mom, Adam. Everybody knows that you didn't have a father figure.
Oh, man, horrible. If you've been keeping tabs on this Christian Cage feud with Adam Copeland, again, Christian Cage trying to be a father figure to all the single people out there, all the single kids out there. He's a father figure. So if you're single, you need a father, Christian Cage is available. But, I thought that was a low blow to Adam Copeland, man. It's just a big middle finger. But Adam Copeland didn't buy into Christian Cage bullshit, and he's still coming after his title. So he decided to attack Christian Cage, and apparently someone was falling asleep in the production truck and forgot to bleep out certain words. What certain words?
Nice try, dumbass.
Let's take a listen here really quick here.
Sit up when I'm talking to you. Shine this up real nice. Hell, sleep with it if you want to, because next week she's coming home with me. Oh, by the way, I almost forgot. Go fuck yourself.
Whoops. Someone fell asleep in the production truck here, folks, because even I heard it on live national television. Adam Copeland told Christian Cage to go fuck yourself on live national cable television. Now, WWE bleeps out holy shit, but go fuck yourself was not bleeped on television. So eventually TBS is going to get a big fine from the FCC in the near future. But that got a huge pop. After this past weekend on Survivor Series with CM Punk going to WWE, and just put a big damper in AEW. This show gave a little bit of a spirit, gave a little bit of, all that shit's to the side. Let's press on forward. And last night on Dynamite was pretty decent. It was watch worthy, right? on television. So I think that moment right there, it made the night a little sweeter. So I thought that was great. So that was my second and final highlight of the night. All right, folks, there we go. So if you're listening on the podcast, again, as I mentioned, follow me on Facebook, X, Instagram, and on YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube, hit the subscribe and drop it in the comment section. Let me know what you think about CM Punk's promo, MJF promo, and the Adam Copeland Christian promo, man. So I'm trying to change it up here. I hope you like the new look on YouTube. If you're listening on the podcast, check it on YouTube and check out my collection. Try to make it more professional, right? Look like a damn slob with shit everywhere. But here we go, folks, man. All eyes are on SmackDown this Friday. Randy Orton, Roman Reigns will be on there. We got a bunch of independent shows going down this weekend in the Chicagoland area. Go check it out. Yours truly will be at a show, at a thrash metal show. The legendary thrash band Exodus is coming Saturday, so I'll be there as well. And then I'll try to get my Kiss concert review, hopefully within a couple of days and some more. All right, folks, that's it. I hope you had a great week. Have yourself a great weekend, and I'll talk to you guys on the Weekend Insider. So until next time, my friends, cheers. And I'll talk to you guys next time. Happy wrestling, everybody.